Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Nicholas and Dimes. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you are back, thank you for coming back and continuously watching. Today we're gonna do some fall crafts and some just cute little DIYs to put around your house. I did go to Dollar Tree and Dollar Tree and Dollar General today, so everything that you're gonna see in this video is from there. I have been on the lookout for that farm calendar. This front is super ugly, but they do have a few cute little things on the back. I saw this white pumpkin, and then this says Peace on Earth with a cute little wreath. So I thought that would be cute for Christmas later on. And then they had this cute little moon, which I thought would be kind of cute. So I liked that, but I cannot find the Farmhouse calendar anywhere. I have looked 2 different Dollar Trees and I cannot find it. So I guess everyone bought them all. If you've noticed, I rearranged. I kind of wanted to have a cuter little background versus looking at a bed. So if you are new here, this is a whole different setup. And this video is going to be a little bit different today. I'm not gonna be in the video as we do the crafts. So I'm working on my editing skills. I know one of my subscribers, or just someone who stopped by, asked if I would make the video without the blurred sides. Well, I am learning, and that's the only app that I knew kind of how to edit on. But my younger sister-in-law, who we just moved into college this past weekend, has taught me how to edit on iMovie. So we're gonna try that out today. And like I said, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. If you're back, hit that bell button so that you are notified anytime I upload a new video. All right, let's get started. So this isn't really a craft. This is just a super cute basket that I found at the Dollar Tree, and I threw these little Hobby Lobby pumpkins in there. I got them for 50% off, and they were $6.99. So they're around $3 or $4, and I just thought that was super cute. Okay, first you're gonna need 3 of the yo-yos from Dollar Tree, and then 2 of these little white trays. Now, when I did see someone else do this craft, I wanna say it was either Glue Gun and Roses or Chic on the Cheap, I'm not really sure. They used the little wall things that go behind doors, and I couldn't find those, so I just grabbed these instead. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna unwind all the yo-yos and then cut off the strings. Okay, next you're going to want to start gluing your yo-yos together. I'm going to glue 2 together, and then I am going to leave 1 alone. Once those are glued, you're going to want to take the white trays, and then you're going to want to glue those together on top of one, and then the other one on top of the other 2 yo-yos. Once you have those glued, you're gonna take your white Waverly chalk paint, or you can use whatever color you want your little stands to be, and you're just gonna go ahead and start painting. I did find it difficult to get inside of the yo-yos, so if I were to do this again, I would maybe take some like filler or plaster and plaster inside the yo-yos and then sand it down. But I kind of like the shape that it gives when you leave it the way it is. I did have to do a few coats of this, so I did have to pause in between, blah, blah, blah. I cannot speak today. In between drying sessions, so you'll see me doing that. And in the middle of them drying, I'll show you another cute little craft. Okay, let's move on to our next craft. You're gonna need 2 of these canvases from Dollar Tree. The miniature ones will do just fine. And then you're gonna wanna take off all of the, I guess it would be where you paint at. I had a really rough time doing this. If I had a staple remover, it probably would have been a little easier, but I don't, so I just worked with what I had. So you will see me struggling a little bit trying to get that off. Okay, you're gonna wanna grab 2 Dollar Tree greeting cards. You can pick whatever greeting card you want. I just chose mine from Dollar Tree. You can get, I'm sure there's some cuter ones at Walmart. Whatever you want to do. This is a super easy and quick little craft. After you peel off the part where you paint, you're gonna wanna take your antique wax Waverly chalk paint, and you're gonna wanna kind of paint around the edges. I used a little bit of an old t-shirt that I use in my craft area, and I kind of just rubbed it on to give it that more of a little stained look. And then I will go in with my white Waverly chalk paint to give it a little bit of dimension. So you'll see me doing that there, and then I will show you what we are going to do with the greeting cards. All right, so once you have both of them stained, you're gonna wanna take one of your greeting cards and you're gonna cut the back off. Now these are a slight bit bigger than the canvases, so if you don't cut it straight, no worries. You're gonna be gluing that to the back of your canvas. I laid it on top first to see where I wanted to position it, and then I put my glue on the back of the canvas wood and glued that down like so. Once you've placed both of them on the back of the wood, you're going to take your scissors and kind of cut around so that the excess is cut off. The excess is cut off, and then you're going to do the same to the other. If there are any little jagged pieces, you can go ahead and glue those back together. And then I just think this craft was super easy. It was really cute. It's really cute. They would be really cute onto your trays. They do fit onto your trays. And I just loved how this turned out. So like I said, if you want to grab a little more high-end greeting cards or like cards from Walmart, that would be cute as well. I thought about adding a little bit of greenery. I think you'll see me look at it, but I decided not to. I just wanted to leave it how it was. So yeah. So I'm going back in and I'm putting another coat on the little yo-yos and the trays. I do think it's going to need another coat. We shall see. I had a really hard time covering the color of the yo-yos, and then I started on top where the words were, and that's going to need a second coat as well. So starting with our third and final craft, this one was my absolute favorite. I loved how it turned out and I can't wait for you guys to see. So I picked this little sign up from Dollar General. It was $1, and like I showed you before, I found this calendar and I love the little white pumpkin in there. So you're gonna wanna cut that out. And I didn't cut straight very well, so I had a hard time with that. I don't know if it was my scissors or what, but I ended up having a little bit of jagged bottoms, and you'll see later on in the video that it actually drives me insane. So you're gonna wanna cut that out and then glue that on. I try to use, you could use Mod Podge, but I feel like when you use that with paper, it makes it very wrinkly. So I did try to use Dollar Tree's glue and it didn't really hold very well. So you'll see me going in with a little bit of hot glue, just making very fine lines and then smearing those out. And I'm so sorry you end up staring at this for so long. I did not have my glue near me, so I had to jump up and grab that. So you're gonna get a really good look at how cute this little pumpkin is. So let's go ahead and start on gluing the back of that. And then once that's done, you're gonna wanna, if you had jagged edges like me, I tried to glue them down and you'll see that. I tried to cut as well. I think I'm going to take an X-Acto knife when I finish, later on, it's downstairs, and try to trim that out just a little bit better. So this is a part of the video that I was talking about. I've been trying to get these bottoms as straight and crisp as possible so it looks like a clean cut line at the bottom. Hopefully you guys have better scissors than I did. But yeah, it was driving me insane, so I literally messed with it for probably 2 minutes. So once you have that glued on and everything, I got this really cute in from Dollar General. And you're gonna see me placing that on the middle of the pumpkin. So we're gonna go ahead and paint that with our Waverly chalk paint in the color Celery. And you're just gonna make sure that you get all your sides and edges. I love this color. It's a really pretty color and it really goes with my fall decor. And I feel like the greenish color will really pop on this white distressed pumpkin. while that is drying, you're gonna wanna go ahead and take your little twine or jute and put those back inside of the holes so that we have something to hang it with. And instead of tying it in like a little bow, I always like to do knots on the back side where the holes are so that it looks a little more cleaner. And you just have to tie the knot big enough to where it will not slide through the holes. Okay, so once you're done with that, you're gonna wanna take your greenery, and this part is optional, but I feel like greenery really does bring some pieces together. I got these from Dollar General a few months back. I actually had them on hand, but they were $2. Anytime I see cute greenery and it's on sale, I snag it because I know I will use them in future crafts. So you're gonna wanna just kinda eyeball it, play with them a little bit, and see how you wanna get them. I trimmed the bottom of the stems so that they don't stick out when you put them together. And then you are going to want to put them together somehow. You can use a zip tie, you can use hot glue. I decided to use jute and tie a knot around and then continue wrapping and then hot gluing the edges. And that's how I did that. Like I said, it's up to you. And if you're like me and your bottom cut wasn't very good, you're gonna have space at the top. I wasn't too worried about it because I knew I was gonna put greenery anyways. That's why I continued on with this craft. So yeah, so just do whatever you think, whatever your style is. You could do flowers, you could do anything you wanted to, honestly. So, but I really love this. I think the greenery really pops with the white. So once you have those together, you're gonna start making your bow. Well, at least I wanted a bow. You could stick a pumpkin in the middle. You could call it a day with that. I, however, wanted a bow, and I quickly realized that I am not good at making bows. So you'll see me here. I use burlap. I believe I got this from Dollar Tree. And so I just cut 2 pieces out the same size and I fold them over like so. And then I took the middle, I pinched the middle part and then twisted. And then I tied jute around like that. And then once I tied my knot on the back of the bow, I took the extra jute and tied it around the greenery so that the bow was attached to the greenery. I didn't want a hanging down bow, like I guess that would be what it was called. I didn't want anything hanging down from there because I didn't want it to take away from the end. So that's why I just did a cute little bow just to put in the middle, and I really liked how it turned out. So once you have tied your bow around the greenery, you're gonna wanna hot glue it. And then I just took my hot glue gun and I glued little pieces down on the greenery, and then I kinda fluffed my bow up and then fluffed the greenery up just to get it kind of how I wanted. And I really like how I did this. I'm glad I did this small bow because I didn't want to do a hanging, like I said, I didn't want to do a hanging one to take away from the end. I don't know if I already said that or if I'm saying it for the first time now. But yeah, I didn't want to do a long bow because I didn't want to take away from the end. And once you're done with that, you're going to want to take your end, place it on there where you think you're going to want it, put hot glue on the back, and then glue it on the middle, in the middle of the pumpkin. So I love this. I loved how it turned out. You can't really see it good when I hold it up, but I will definitely show you guys where I styled it in my house. Loved this craft. I was not expecting it to turn out this good. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay, so moving on back to our little stands. I thought I was going to add this little pumpkin in here. So you'll see me painting it a little bit throughout this part of the video, and I decided at the end that I didn't think it would look cute. I thought of maybe wrapping it around the little indentions of the yo-yo to kind of give it a little fall look, but I ended up just not going with it. So you'll see me paint that, so just don't worry about that part. Those are from Dollar Tree as well. They're cute little picks. So I will use that later on. I'm putting my last and final coat on these little stands, and I have one last. I know I said that the end was going to be the final project, but I wanted to throw one more end to make it 5, and I can't wait for you guys to see that one. So remember at the beginning of the video, I told you that I saw another YouTuber crafter make these. Like I said, can't remember if it's glue gun and roses or chic on the cheap. And I'm gonna tag their pages down below because I love these girls. I also love Crafts by Caitlin. So I'm going to put them in the description down below along with where I got everything. But she did not do this part. So this is a little bit different than hers. I just wanted to give a little, I liked the way that the yo-yos made the shape of the stands look. Just didn't like how it went all the way through. So I just took some twine and I wrapped it up just like the yo-yo would. And then I glued the ending on there. So that's what you're seeing me do right now. You can use anything. You can use raffia, you can use jute, whatever you want to use is up to you. So this last craft I've had laying around for a while, it is a Dollar Tree rug. And what I am going to be doing with this is I'm going to be making a pillow. Now this isn't really fall, but my colors in my house are black and white. I love the buffalo check. So this will match actually very nice with my fall decor. So I thought this would be cute to add into the video. You're gonna want to you're gonna want to take your glue gun and glue the sides down. Now you could get 2 of these rugs and glue them together, but I am just using 1. So I'm gonna be folding it in half. That way the tassels will either be at the top or the bottom. So you're just gonna you're just gonna wanna glue the sides first. Once you're done gluing both sides, I have this polyfill I got from Walmart. I believe it was under $5. You're gonna wanna take that and you're gonna stuff your pillow at the top, the part that we left open, and it's up to you how firm you want your pillow. I just kind of played around with it till I got it a size and shape that I wanted. Once you have it the shape that you want, you're just gonna go ahead and start gluing the top of the pillow. Just be careful, don't glue your tassels in because you want them to all hang out and be even. So I just started going, and as I was going, I noticed a few spots needed a more stuffing. So you'll see me stuffing some more in, and then just keep gluing. Once you got it all glued, just go through and make sure that you have got every spot. But this is a super cute throw. Love, love, love it. I think I'm gonna put it on my bench in my entryway. So I'll show you guys that in the very end. So back to this stupid little pumpkin. I had a very difficult time covering it. I did try the celery Waverly chalk paint. Maybe if I would have used a different color, maybe white, or sprayed it, would have been easier, but here I am wasting more of my time painting this pumpkin. So last but not least, we are going to be taking our antique Waverly chalk paint and using this dry brush that I actually found from Dollar Tree. Super proud of this find. You're just gonna take barely any on the brush. You can see I'm using the top of the lid. I'm not even dipping it in, and you're just gonna wanna just get a little bit on that brush and just go through and dry brush these cute little stands. You can use these for anything. You can actually put candles on if you wanted. I might put little pumpkins on just to give a little height dimension, but these were super easy. Other than the drying time, that's what took the longest part. But you're just gonna go through and dry brush all these and give it that little finish antique look that you want. So here are the stands and our greeting cards. And then I am going to show you the inn and the pillow. I loved doing this with you guys. I know I said before I did 5, I actually did 4, but I hope you guys enjoy these. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what you think of my new editing skills. And we will see you guys next time.